tuned in to Just Vlog with Melody, and I have put together a price list of the cost of building materials. When coming here to Ghana, you need to be well informed on what's on the high end, what's on the low end, and what to look out for. So today we're addressing building in Ghana and also how to shop around. You don't always have to go with your first option, but shop around at a few different companies until you find the price that is going to be perfect for you. Today, it's all about the cost of building. Stay tuned because we're getting into this video right after this. Now keep in mind, this is just a general guide. The cost of materials can go up and down as the market here in Ghana fluctuates. I have broken down this price list according to Accra versus Cape Coast. So if you're going to be building in Accra, it would be wise to get your materials from Accra because it would save on the cost of transportation when you're trying to move the things from Accra to Cape Coast. But if you're gonna save a whole lot by just getting your materials from Accra and bringing them to Cape Coast, why not? Or vice versa, because ultimately you want to go with the most affordable price, and not only the most affordable price, but you want to make sure that the materials are quality. As we discussed in our last video, don't shortchange yourself when it comes to building. Make sure that you are getting quality material so that you don't have to deal with a house falling apart. So let's start with Accra. When building, the three main materials that you are going to be using is sand, stone, and bricks. So let's go over pricing and see how much each costs according to its category. Let's start with sand. When purchasing sand, there are three types: smooth, medium, and rough. Now, if you're going to be purchasing smooth sand, which is used for plastering, you can expect to spend anywhere between 950 cedis on the high end, 1,200 per trip. And it goes according to per trip because you're going to purchase these huge trucks, which is going to fill the material for you and bring it to your building site. And with that, they charge according to the fill up. To purchase medium sand, which is used for block laying, you can expect to spend anywhere between 800 cedis to 1,000 cedis per trip. For rough sand, which is used to mix concrete, you can expect to spend anywhere between 800 cedis and 1,000 cedis per trip. Next category is stones. In the category of stones, we also have three types: quarry stones, gravel, and quarry dust. And for this category, it's all going to be dependent on what size you need, but you can expect to spend anywhere between 1,400 and 1,800 cedis per trip. For gravel, you can expect to spend anywhere between 350 cedis to 600 cedis per trip. Quarry dust is also one size. You can expect to spend anywhere between 1,000 to 1,200 cedis per trip. Next category, bricks. Bricks also have three different types: standard perforated yellow, solid extra bricks, brick tiles, and slices. Now when you're purchasing the standard perforated yellow, it's all going to be dependent upon the size that you need. You can expect to spend anywhere between 2 cedis 70 pesos and 3 cedis each for the solid extra bricks. And for this one, it is just one standard price, and that is 3 cedis each. For brick tiles and slices, it's also going to be dependent upon the size that you need, but you can expect to spend for this anywhere between 1 CD 30 pesos and 1 CD 50 pesos. Now keep in mind, the pricing is going to be dependent upon the quality. So don't go just because it's 1 CD 30 pesos and run and jump on that opportunity, because you get what you pay for. And I'm going to reiterate that here on the channel each and every time. You want to make sure that you're not only getting the most affordable price, but that you're getting quality building materials. So don't just jump at the fact that you see, for example, 1 CD 30 pesos and you go run for the purchase. Because if it's not good material, you're ultimately selling yourself short on building your house. And you don't want to do that because you don't want these type of problems that you've been witnessing right here on the channel. Accra is Accra, and it can tend to be more expensive, but when you're moving to areas such as Cape Coast and the outskirts of Ghana, the cost of materials is going to be a lot cheaper. As we know, with any major city, the cost is always going to be more expensive than if you were to travel to the outskirts. So now, with that being said, let's get into Cape Coast. Our first category, sand. As we previously discussed, there are 3 categories when it comes to sand: smooth, medium, and rough. Smooth sand is used for plastering, and here in Cape Coast, you can expect to spend anywhere between 850 to 1,100 cedis per trip. Medium sand used for block laying, and you can expect to spend anywhere between 700 to 900 cedis per trip. Rough sand used for concrete mix. You can expect to spend anywhere between 750 to 950 cedis per trip. Now we're getting into stones, which we know is a little bit more tricky because they go according to size. For quarry stones, depending on the size that you need, you're going to spend anywhere between 1,200 to 1,600 cedis per trip. For gravel, you can expect to spend anywhere between 300 to 500 cedis per trip. For quarry dust, you can expect to spend anywhere between 900 to 1,100 cedis per trip. And now we come to our last category, bricks. And I love to talk about bricks because it kind of reminds me of gold. In Cape Coast, there are 3 types of bricks that you can purchase: local burnt bricks, compressed earth bricks, and bricks, tiles, and slices. For local burnt bricks, you're saving a whole lot here as opposed to the cost of bricks in Accra. You can expect to spend anywhere between 1 CD and 1 CD 50 peswa each. For compressed earth bricks, you will spend anywhere between 1 CD 50 peswas and 2 CDs each brick. For bricks, tiles, and slices here in Cape Coast, you can expect to spend anywhere between 85 peswas and 1 CD 20 peswas each. Before we wrap up this video, let me give you 3 quick tips. Keep in mind that prices can fluctuate according to season, demand, fuel prices, and delivery distance. So this is all factored into the ultimate cost of what you're gonna pay to purchase your building materials. Always confirm the type of tipper, which is going to be the truck that is going to bring your load of materials to your building site. You want to ask, is it going to be a single axle or a double axle? Which of course, depending on which one you use, the price is going to increase, as load capacity affects cost. So of course, the bigger the truck is, the more material you will be purchasing, and ultimately the higher the cost of your materials will become. So when considering moving your material from the purchase point to your building site, you kind of want to shop around when it comes to the truck and make sure that you can find the most affordable, because there is some bargaining power when it comes to securing the truck that is going to bring the materials to your building site. Buying in bulk. If you can help it and you know that you're going to be building anyway, just buy things in bulk because it is going to save you a whole lot as opposed to going to buy things little by little and bringing it to your building site. But oftentimes, utilizing the same truck to bring your materials usually results in a discount because you're using their services again and again, and it's not just a one-time thing. So you can also use that as a bargaining tool when you're trying to secure a truck that is going to bring the materials to your building site. Just let them know, like, hey, I'm not just using your services one time, but this is going to be an ongoing partnership, especially if you're not just building a house for yourself, but you have an ongoing project or projects happening. You're going to make you partner with one delivery guy and get the best price that you can get. Shopping around. Now, when you're shopping around for your different trucks, you're going to want to ask, is delivery included in the quoted price? You want to make sure that you know all costs up front and that when it comes down to it, you don't have any hidden costs. Building here in Ghana can be very tricky, especially if you don't have a guide to look to when you're shopping around and trying to find the most affordable cost for the price of building materials. I hope that today's video gave you an idea of what the cost of building material is here in Ghana so that you're not getting scammed and you know how to shop around. The 2 main things that we want to ensure is that we're getting quality products at an affordable price. Do not shortchange yourself when it comes to building. That is it for today's video, and I hope that you got some much needed takeaway information from this video that you can use to apply to your search of building materials. If this is your first time here on the channel, thank you for being here, and if you have not already, please take the time and hit that subscribe button. Also, we now have a shop right here on YouTube, Sacred Minerals, or you can visit sacredminerals.org. And the wait is over. We now have membership levels. So please considering joining one of our memberships and supporting the efforts of the channel. I thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all on the next video.